guys, Jess here. It is Monday night again, and guess what that means? We have another 20-minute motivation video. And tonight we are doing some cleaning. So, last video, I had managed to clean my desk, and I've managed to keep it clear. I've been picking up after myself every time I craft, but I have not yet actually spent the time dusting and cleaning my tools and my equipment, my shelves, my table, everything that is on my desk. It needs a good wiping down. And so we are going to dedicate 20 minutes tonight to doing that. So maybe you want to join me. If not, maybe you have something else you would like to tackle. 20 minutes is a quick amount of time, and it's really a good amount of time to get something done. If you break your to-do list and your tasks down into smaller components, you will achieve success. There's a really great term thrown around. I think it's based on a book as well called Atomic Habits, and it really talks about breaking your goals down into small, manageable pieces, and eventually you'll get there. Cleaning and organizing is one of those things, as well as a plethora of other, applications for that same thought process. So I am doing my part in helping motivate you for 20 minutes. So we are going to go ahead and clean the desk today. It is also a part of the Craft Room Cleanup Group October Challenge, which is Clear Out the Cobwebs, which is take the month of October and dust and wipe things down. Winter's coming, so we're going to spend a lot more time in our craft room. So let's make it nice, fresh, clean, and dust-free. And so we'll spend all winter long enjoying our space and not have to worry about that. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna set the timer for 20 minutes right now, and we are gonna get cleaning. So I hope you'll join me. So you want to start at the top, because every time, or when you clean this up here, the dust falls. So there's no point in cleaning your desk until the very last, because we're going to work up here first. So very first thing I'm going to do is I have my little duster, because I have these cute little adorable, let me see if I can tilt the camera up so you can see these paper fans up here that acquire some dust. So I'm just going to go through lightly and dust those off. So we're going to start there. So what did you all think of the first installment of the Monday motivational 20-minute motivation video? Do you think it's going to be helpful? Do you have some ideas on what you'd like to see? I tell you what, I know doing these videos, they're not live, and but I still treat it as though I have people in the room with me. You are in the room with me, and it really helps motivate me to get some of this stuff done that I haven't, I've been putting off for a while. So I want to thank you all for being such great subscribers and helping keep me motivated to tackle some of this not so fun stuff like cleaning. And I don't mind cleaning, but I put it off just like everybody else. I'd rather be creating right now, but I have to get this done. So I appreciate you in helping me get there. All right, so we've dusted our little fans, so now we're gonna go and I'm gonna dust my little boom arm. It's just easier with a duster for these little pieces, because there's really no rag or anything that will get these very well. So, and you can see kind of the dust raining down. All right, so now we're gonna actually start with the cleaner. It's amazing how quickly dust acquires. I don't have a regular schedule of cleaning my craft room. Like the rest of the house, I'm pretty, I have a pretty set schedule on how often I, clean things. There's some things that are done daily, there's some things that are done weekly, and there are some things that are done, monthly. But it's kind of funny, I don't do that same process with my craft room. I'm wondering if I should start doing that, maybe implementing a schedule. it might help me keep it tidy a little, a little more frequently, so I don't have big messes piling up everywhere. But yeah, it's been a little while since I've dusted and done any of that. So this is a good time to do it. You know, the summer's gone and we're getting, you know, we're hunkering down inside more often. So it's nice to have a fresh, clean space to start, you know, come back to. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time, more time than usual in this space. So, and plus I work in this space too. So I do clean my work desk. It's funny, I clean my work desk a little more frequently than I clean this desk. Yeah, I make more of a mess on this desk. That doesn't make any sense. But some things I do just don't make any sense. So we're here, and the important thing is that we're getting it done. So my question to you is, do you have a cleaning schedule for your craft room? Or do you avoid it like the plague? Or, you know, are you like me and kind of do it sporadically when you feel like you need to get it done? All right, so we've got the top taken care of. It's all dusted and cleaned. Excuse me. And I have some dust that flew off, actually. So it was a little dusty up there, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I'm all about keeping it real and honest with you guys, and this is real. I have dust. So, and we're taking care of it. So, anywho, I'm going to take all of this off my shelf. Obviously, except the cords. Those can't go. And I'm going to move it, so we're going to dust first the shelf, but then we're going to come back through and we're going to wipe all this stuff down too. Because your bottles and your bins and your little shelves, they all get dusty too. We need to clean our water. I'll do that off camera though, but all this stuff gets dirty and dusty. Even though not as bad as maybe a shelf, it all still happens. So I want to make sure everything is clean. Again, the whole point, right? Get it all nice and clean and wiped down and start fresh, so we can spend more time creating instead of avoiding. It's amazing how much energy we spend avoiding things we don't want to do. And that, you know, at the end of the day, they don't end up being that bad. Like, after you get it done, you're just kind of like, why did I wait so long to do this? That wasn't that bad. You know, I just recently, we were doing some fall cleanup in our yard outside, and I have this really large, beautiful rock wall with a flower garden in it on the side of the house. It's big, and I am by no means a gardener. I don't have a green thumb. I love flowers. I love gardening. I just can't keep them alive. And this has a lot of lilies, and it gets so many weeds in it. And I weeded it once during the summer, and it seems like overnight they came back. And so I just went out. I've been avoiding cleaning it up for the fall. And finally last week I went out and I raked it, pulled out all the dead plants and leaves, and it looked so nice after the fact on them. You know, I told myself, I said, Jess, why did you wait so long to do that? Like, aren't you glad? Are you glad you did it? And I was so thankful that I did it, but you know, I shouldn't have waited that long. But alas, I did. But it's always rewarding after, you know. So we're gonna tie up this little trash bag here. I got my shelf dusted. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take it a step further, and I'm just gonna wipe the wall down right here, because I deal with paint and other, you know, glitter and stuff that flies around. So, and it won't hurt to have the wall clean too. Doesn't hurt. Do a little extra. Yeah, I see a couple little paint splats there anyway. Plus my son comes down and plays. He does arts and crafts every now and again, and he'll get stuff on the wall. Alright, I got my little... Oh, this is a Lots of Style trash can. If you guys have never seen them before, it's wonderful. It's this cute little trash can in which you can customize. I haven't done any vinyl or anything on it yet, but they come with these little tiny bags, and this little trash can is perfect for all the little tiny pieces that, you know, when you're doing die cuts or, you know, trimming paper, it's all that little stuff that, you know, it's just easier to throw in a tiny little trash can than your big trash can. I love it. All the little flyaway pieces and your glitter and your little tiny, just teeny tiny things. This works great. It's a good travel trash can. So like I definitely plan on taking this to crops. And as you can see, I just put a new liner in it. Isn't that cute? And I just keep it up here. And then when I'm crafting, I will bring it down and put it closer to my desk. And we got my ATG. Giving that a wipe. And that just hangs out here. Alright, next we have are your tools and your scissors. Now, I have lots of scissors. And let's see here. I have, let me try to explain my scissors. Silly, right? Why should I have to explain scissors? Well, I have so many pairs of scissors. And so what I have is I have what I call my El Crapo scissors, or my yucky bad scissors. This is what I use to cut anything sticky, open up packaging with, so I don't ruin my good stickers. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I took some Goo Gone and wiped those down. So I'm gonna go grab that real quick. And this is the Goo Gone I'm talking about. It's just an adhesive remover cleaner. And so I'm going to take and dab a little bit on my cloth. I can get the cap unscrewed. Only child safe. I don't want to get it everywhere. There we go. And you can pick this up anywhere. Craft stores, hardware stores. I think I got this one at Dollar Tree, to be quite honest with you. And it just helps get all the sticky residue off of, you know, your surfaces or your scissors. So I'm just going to take it and clean my El Crapo scissors. My hard-working scissors that does all the jobs, the no fun jobs that all my paper scissors, I don't allow them to do. So it gets them all nice and cleaned up and not sticky anymore. Beautiful. So if you have scissors like that, you can do that with them. I have a pair of Friskers that I also have cut some sticky stuff in the past with, so I'm just going to go through and clean those as well. How often do you do this? I can tell you what, I don't do it often enough, honestly. So this is a good, you know, it's good that we're doing this, right? Your tools need to be taken care of as well. And I neglect my tools. I use and abuse them, and I don't take care of them. So I'm trying to get better at that. So this, you know, doing this tonight makes me feel good. I'm taking care of my tools. All right, so that was some Goo Gone. We may need this for later, so we'll put that off to the side. And so this 20-minute motivation, and I'm cleaning out the inside of the cups because they get dusty in there too. This idea for the 20-minute motivation video came out of from my challenge over at my craft room cleanup Facebook group. And if you guys aren't on that Facebook group, I really encourage you to go over there and join, because we do a lot of fun challenges. And this month is Clear Out the Cobwebs. It's October, and so, you know, like I said earlier, it's getting cold and we're going to spend a lot more time, you know, in these rooms because we're not outside as much. And so why not start the crafty season off right by dusting everything and cleaning everything. So that's what this month is for. And so I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, for me, it's not, you know, I avoid tasks I don't want to do all the time. I avoid cleaning. I avoid all of that. I'm like everybody else. But I'm also like to clean. So for me, it's not too hard to get motivated because I love the end result. For others, it's not as easy. So I figured, you know, maybe I can do my part by, you know, putting some videos up online that helps motivate, and, you know, we do it together. So we're doing this together virtually. So I hope you guys find these motivating and helpful, these videos. I certainly find them helpful because I feel like you guys are dependent on me to help you, you know, motivate. So, and in turn that motivates me. So thank you very much. If you are watching this, or if you are a subscriber or supporter, I appreciate you so, so much. And this is, you know, just a little something that I can do to give back in one of the many ways. Give you that motivation to tidy up your space and, you know, tackle those, you know, those tasks to avoid. All right. I love my mug storage. As you can see, I like this mug. I think this is a TJ Maxx fine. This is my happy place. I was cleaning this one too. I found this one recently. I think TJ Maxx as well. Creative Juice. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then my scissors are in Bless Mama because I definitely feel like I am. I love these cups. They, you know, add a little bit of whimsy to my space, and yeah. And they're functional. And they don't take up a lot of room. They're cute. I really like them. So that's what I keep all my go-to scissors in, and tools. And they're movable, so I can bring them down on my desk if I want. I did have the big carousel caddy before, and it just wasn't working. It was too big. I like the spinny functionality, but it took up a lot of space. So I have it up on a shelf over here now. I still use it, but I use it for the items that I don't go to, you know, aren't my go-tos as often. And so in this little cup, I really don't have any tools I need to clean up. It's more just my go-to journaling pens, scissors, stapler. We're all good. And that is that. That is clean. And we're moving on to the next item. All right, let's get that here. Beautiful. All right, let's do a time check. Oh my goodness, you guys, it has been 17 minutes already. We only have 3 minutes left. Isn't this crazy? 20 minutes, I tell you, goes by so fast. But we've accomplished a lot. So let's see if we can get this done close to 20 minutes. All right, so next on my desk is always my kit storage, my hip kit that I use. And so really this piece is just a matter of, excuse me, trying to get in to the crevices here and dusting down in there. My hand doesn't fit, but I can get a towel down there hopefully and just wipe it. It gets a little dusty on the shelves, that's all. So with all the paper and stuff in there, actually I'm wondering if I shake it out, that won't do anything. All right, just trying to wipe down the bottom a little bit, and I get some fingerprints on here, so I'm gonna go through and wipe that real quick. But the first thing I want to do is get the dust. So anywho, how have your craft spaces been coming along? For those of you who are, you know, a part of, or if you're, well, let's start here. If you're a subscriber, have you joined the Craft Room Cleanup Facebook group, and have you looked at my Cleanup Craft Room program that I've developed? It's a free download if you join the group, and it walks you through step by step on how to sort, purge, and organize your scrap space. So if you have done that, how have you done? Has it been helpful? You know, have you tackled your space? I'd love to hear from you if that is the case. And if you haven't joined the group yet, what are you waiting for? Come join us. We're a really fun group. We have, you know, we support each other. Everybody has some really great ideas on how to store various items. Like I said, we do challenges on a monthly basis just to try and, you know, help people motivate and new fresh ideas. So I'd love it if you joined if you have not. But I'd also love to hear, you know, is the content helpful? Is the program helpful? You know, I love feedback because, you know, honestly, I want to make sure I'm helping you guys out, and what the work that I do is beneficial to everyone involved, you know. I'm always looking for new ideas too for content, so please definitely give me some feedback. And if you haven't joined, go check it out. It's Craft Room Cleanup Facebook group, really fun bunch of folks, supportive group. Everyone's just so great over there. So we've got that tidied up here, and my cord just kind of hangs out for my camera. We'll tuck it up there. It's smelling amazing in here, by the way, from all the cleaning. Okay, so next we're running over. Our 20 minutes just hit. There's the timer. Done. But that's okay. We're gonna go a little bit longer. We're almost done, so hang on with me. Hopefully you guys are finding this helpful, or maybe even doing some cleaning along with me. So I have my cute little ceramic hippo that holds some odds and ends I picked up here. We're just gonna dust him out. I tell you, these little cubbies and containers, they get dusty very easily, especially with all the paper. You know, we're crafters. We do a lot of paper crafting, and it's amazing how much dust is generated from paper. I wasn't gonna do a lot of rearranging with this space. I'm kind of content in regards to how it works. So more or less, this is just doing a wipe down and a clean. Next I have this little desk caddy that I made. I think it is super cute, a lot of fun. So these are crates from the Dollar Tree. I painted them, stuck them together, and added some fun paper in the back. And it just serves as a little stand. You know, it's kind of colorful and fun, and I put all my different glues on here. So really easy to make. If you want a tutorial, let me know and I can create one. Very easy though. So that just goes right up here, and all my various glues and gessos and adhesives, they all go in here so they're quick to access, but it looks cute all stored. You know, it's not only functional, but it's pretty to look at, and that's important to me. I like pretty things. I like my storage to be pretty, you know, take pride in it. And I like certain stuff at an arm's reach too. I have learned that over time. Like I don't like digging for things. So there's some stuff that I just like to have that I can see and access very quickly. And then there are some items where I can just, I'm okay if they're tucked away because I don't use them enough to warrant them being out all the time. And so I have different spaces for that. So this little squirt bottle, if it were low on water, I would fill it at this time, but that's for my mixed media. Again, I have my paintbrush water, so I need to take this upstairs, rinse it out and clean it, and I'll bring down a fresh batch of water. I'm not going to do that on camera. All right, I've got a couple more things that was on this little organizer before we move on. My gold shines must have, and I have found another. So I don't know, for those of you who love the gold shimmer sprays and were big fans of the Heidi Swapp Gold Shine, that got discontinued. So did these as well, are the two that I have right now. The Jen Hatfield and the Mr. Huey's. These are also discontinued, both really pretty golds. So I've been on the hunt for some new gold, and I actually found some. It was recommended to me by a local scrapbook store. It's come out, it's Dina Wakely. She has come out with a gold, And here it is, and it's very pretty. It works really well, and it's got a shimmery hint to it. I don't know if you can see that. I haven't got this shaken up, but it's pretty comparable. So I actually bought 2 of these just so I would have enough gold to last me a lifetime. So if you're looking for a new gold shimmer spray, there you go. I use it on a lot of layouts. So when I find something good, I like to share. All right, I got my little brush there. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. A little over 20 minutes. Like I said, I was gonna try and keep these videos to 20 minutes, but you know what? It's really hard because you get in the mojo, you get in the process, and next thing you know, a lot more time has gone by. But that's okay. That's kind of the purpose too, right? I'm just trying to get you motivated, trying to get you started, and I'm hoping it takes off, and I hope you accomplish whatever goal you've set out to do. So that is the purpose of 20-minute motivator. So there's that little box on the end, but we're close. We are so close. So these brushes are all clean. I don't need to clean them, but I am going to clean the cup real quick that they are in, because again, like we said, cups get dusty and dirty. This one is Mom Life is the Best Life. It sure is. Love being a mom. All right, paintbrush cup is clean. And that goes right up there. So I have a glue that I need to put away that belongs to my son. And then now we just have this area down here. So we've already dusted up top. The dust has fallen, so now we're just gonna go ahead and clean the table. And this, my desk is a IKEA, I'm not gonna say this right, and I apologize, Lebanon, I think that's how you say it, table. It's been a great buy. I've had this table now for 3 years, I think. I feel like it handles the mixed media pretty well. You know, it could easily get scratched, so I would recommend having a mat. But what I like about them is that it's nice and long. It's the 78-inch long table, and it was inexpensive. I can't even, I think it was under $100 for the table and the legs, all said and done. And it's a long table, which is what I wanted. And like I said, it's pretty easy to clean, and it's been fairly durable. You know, as long as you have a mat on there. I didn't have a mat initially, and I did some cutting on it, and I'm, you know, got a couple of scratches, but all in all, if you clean up your mixed media pretty quickly, it doesn't stain it. I have a couple of colors on here now that are kind of permanent, but that's because I wasn't quick to wash them up, but that's okay. It's my creative desk. I'm okay with it not being perfect or, you know, clean and white and brand new looking all the time. Art is messy, scrapbooking is messy, so to me, a little mess shows that you're having fun, and that's okay. Okay, so I've dusted in my little alcove. I got my little embelly tray here, so I need to clean this guy. This cute little dish I got at Target. It was on clearance, and so what I put in this little guy right here is just some little odds and ends, bits and bobs that I go through every time I'm trying to create a layout. Some wood veneer, some acrylic pieces, some flare badges, just little odds and ends that, you know, I'm trying to use up. And so if they're right in front of me on my desk, I'm more likely to reach for them compared to if they're in a drawer. So that's why I keep this here, and it fits nicely right under the shelf there, which makes it really easy to access. And I've used actually quite a bit, more than I would have naturally if I had just left all these pieces in a drawer somewhere. So if you struggle with using a product, find a way to put it in a cute little container and get it on your desk. you know. You'd be surprised how much more you reach for it. It reminds you, hey, I gotta look at this, I gotta use this. It's been a game changer for me, for sure. All right, that is all cleared off. That is there. Here's my go-to ink pad. I'm just gonna give that a wipe real quick. Excuse me. And we are almost done. We are almost done. So I think we're probably closing in on 30 minutes all said and done. But you know what? 30 minutes is still not a lot of time. And we have, everything is clean and like brand new feeling. Not brand new, but clean and fresh in the craft room. So we are ready to play. And we don't have to do this maybe for another, I don't know, couple months. Like I said, I don't have a schedule for my craft room cleaning. So, but I think, you know, every 3 or 4 months a deep clean is a good idea to keep things, keep the dust at bay and keep just everything taken care of. You know, it's good to take care of your supplies and your tools and your items. So, excuse me, apologies. So there we have it, matte. Oh, I got a little glue on there. Something a little sticky anyway. My mat is all cleaned and my desk is dusted and we are done. So there we have it. We have successfully done some cleaning. In 30 minutes. Now I know the goal is 20. We're actually at 29 minutes and 28 seconds. Or we were just a moment ago when I said that. But she's all clean. We got everything around the desk dusted, put back in order. It feels so good to have that done. And it only took us 30 minutes. So I hope you guys have found this helpful and motivating. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up because it will let me know to keep going. This motivates me, so hopefully in turn it motivates you. Let me know what you want to see. I've got some really great ideas in the pipeline, but we'll see what we'll tackle next Monday. I have a laundry list of things to do, so until next time, happy organizing, happy crafting, happy cleaning, and have a great, wonderful rest of your evening. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.